What's up, everybody? It's Brandon here. Been riding my bike pretty much all day, so I just wanted to make a video. Tomorrow makes 3 weeks since I've bought this. Actually, technically today. Today's. But we'll say tomorrow. But yeah, because that's whenever I actually started riding. So 3 weeks with this bike, and whoo-wee, let me tell you, boys, this thing is so much fun. So I'm just giving my 3-week review here. It is so fun, dude. Like, you get better every day that you ride. If you're already kind of experienced, here comes a car. I'm gonna let him go first. But if you're already kind of experienced, and you can just hop on a bike, get it legal, and then go, and you just want something kind of fun, chill to ride out on, this bike is definitely for you as well. But if you're new, a beginner, and you've never rode bikes before, well, let's say that you've rode like dirt bikes and those kind of bikes when you were a child. These kind of bikes are so much different, and I would definitely recommend you getting a low CC bike for your first bike, kind of like the Ninja 400. A lot of people that get the CBR 300s or 250s. If you're going to be going on the highway, I would recommend at least the Ninja 400, because this bike goes so well on the highway. There's like almost no vibration. Well, I mean, obviously there's going to be vibration, but when you're talking about like uncomfortable riding, no, there's none of that. Like, this bike is extremely comfortable to ride anywhere you go. So 3 weeks in, and I can take curves so much better now. Like, I used to have to slow down so much just to be able to take a curve. And then at slow speeds, I was also having to slow down a lot to take curves. You gotta learn how to do the drag brake, which is where in a slow speed curve, you kind of slightly hold down the foot brake, and it makes you turn a lot better. Like, your handling becomes a little bit better. You don't have to put your feet down as much. But yeah, 3 weeks driving, and like I said, I'm just getting better every day. And if you're a beginner and you want some tips, if you're just starting out, I would definitely find you like a little parking lot, or maybe if your alley's not too occupied, drive it in your own little alleyway, as long as, you know, it's safe. You know that there's not a whole lot of traffic that comes through there, or at least you can see to get out of the way if there is traffic. Yeah, just practice in a parking lot or in an alley until you get good enough or become comfortable enough to ride on the road. And then once you're comfortable enough to get on the road, just get out and ride as much as you can. You can watch all the YouTube videos in the world, listen to all the tips, read all the books that you want. But the only way that you're actually going to get better is if you just get out and ride. Like today, even from this morning, I can see a big difference in my riding. Like, I'm downshifting a lot better. I'm taking curves at a more acceptable speed. Just everything, you know, you just feel all around yourself getting better and better. Anytime you're on an unfamiliar road, I've been on this road a couple times, I'm going a little bit faster which the speed limit's 55. So, I mean, I was kind of doing the speed limit. A beginner probably wouldn't be going that fast on this road, and I didn't whenever I first rode on this road. But you see now, I can just do this at a way better speed. One thing I will say though is it's totally different being on your bike and being in your car. So if you live in a little old town and you drove this one road 100 million times and you know it like the back of your hand, getting on a bike and taking that road is going to be so much different than whenever you was in your car taking it. So, if you get on the road for the first time on your bike, and you think, well, I've drove this road my whole life, I know it like the back of my hand, I can go as fast as I want here. Don't do that. Don't put yourself in a situation to where if something does happen, you're going to be in a bad spot. Drive at a nice steady pace, something that you can comfortably stop or slow down if you need to. Because, like I said, being in a car and on a bike is two totally different things. So before you go flying down this road that you drove in your car all your life, just ride at least 2 times before you start going really fast. I'm not saying that you should go fast in the first place, but let's be real. 9 times out of 10, if you're getting a bike like this, you're not doing it just to go, you're not doing it just for the looks of it. So yeah, just stay safe, man. Drive at an acceptable speed, a comfortable speed. Always make sure that you're trying to do the speed limit in rural areas like I'm in right now, because like I mentioned in a previous video, well, I haven't actually uploaded that video, so I can't even say that, but in a town like this, you gotta think, there's kids that play in their yards, there's animals, there's people that get out running, walking, jogging, whatever, like you seen. I passed a couple people back there, but you always just want to stay alert for those reasons, because let's say a kid's playing basketball, that ball may bounce off the rim and go right out in the road, and then that kid runs out, and next thing you know, if you're going at a fast speed and you don't have a whole lot of time to stop or think, you're either going to hit them or you're going to crash and risk messing your bike up, or even worse, being injured. So yeah, just always be safe first and foremost. And I will say too, one thing that sucks about the bike gear, I'm sure if you spend the money, you can get better gear that like isn't as hot throughout the summer. But that's one thing that sucks. While you're driving, it's fine when you got your gear on. But when you stop, I'm telling you, you're cooking in that outfit. But don't let that stop you from wearing your gear, man. Always wear your gear, because that's going to significantly lower the chances of injury if you actually do get in an accident. I'm not saying that gear is going to absolutely protect you and you're going to be 100% safe. You won't get hurt, because nobody knows what's going to happen or what can happen. But if you're wearing a good set of pants or a good shirt with gear in it compared to a regular short sleeve shirt, and you go sliding on the pavement, if you got that gear on, I guarantee you're not going to have that big skid mark down your elbow like you would with a t-shirt. So right here, you see that person's going to go. Anytime you see a vehicle that's coming, getting ready to pull out, and the car in front of you is turning, 9 times out of 10, that vehicle that's trying to pull out is going to pull out. So don't try to fly by the car that's pulling off. Don't ride their hind end, because like I said, and you just seen it for yourself, 9 times out of 10, that person that's trying to come out is going to go if they see somebody turning off. 3 weeks with this bike, and I can say I have absolutely no complaints with this thing. It has all the power that you need. The motor sounds so amazing. The exhaust sounds amazing. This bike handles so well. It's so light and easy to throw around. And oh man, it's just amazing, dude. Like, if you've been thinking about getting one of these, definitely get it, dude. I'm telling you, you cannot go wrong with a Ninja 400. flash your brake light a couple times, let them know, hey, there's somebody up here stopping. And what the flashing does is it just mainly just catches their attention. It makes them look up from their phone for a second. Oh man, the gas mileage on this is so good. Like I said, I filled up yesterday, guys, and I rode quite a bit yesterday too. And I've rode, it's 6 o'clock now, and I've been on the road since 1, so 5 hours. And you see my gas gauge, there's only 2 notches taken out of it. And it's so cheap to fill up to. I think it only took like $6. I put $6 in it yesterday, and I think I was right in between a half a tank and a quarter tank of gas. So that's really good. I mean, these things. Now I will say though, the tires are freaking expensive, and finding somebody that's going to be able to do the job if you don't have a jack to take your wheels off, you're going to be paying a pretty penny, and you're going to have a hard time finding somebody that actually has the time to do it. I got an appointment Tuesday, but before then I've been waiting for like a week and a half, 2 weeks, man. It's ridiculous how long the wait is. Alright. We're home. Alright, thank you guys. Have a good day.